Oh, this guy's got a gun. Just shoots the guy. Oh, God. Alright, welcome back everyone. My name's Shot. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share. And today we're back with Arkham Horror, Mother's Embrace. Yeah, it's a new game. I think it just came out recently, within the last couple hours, I think. So it's a horror game. Alright, so it's like a turn-based combat. So welcome to Arkham Horror, Mother's Embrace. Who will be your investigator for this adventure? We got Harvey Walters, the professor.
Move aside, boys. It's my turn.
Jenny Barnes, the dilettante.
That's my cue to play.
Jim Culver, the musician.
I'm ready to investigate.
Kate Winthrop, the scientist.
I'm prepared.
Safina Rousseau, the painter.
It's my time in the spotlight.
William York, the gravedigger.
I heed the Lord's call.
Zoe Samaras, the cook. Zoe's okay. So this is kind of like a game board almost.
I'm ready to.
That's my cue to play.
Move us.
There's no time like the present.
Move it.
That's my cue to play.
Yeah, let's go with Jim Culver. Shrewd advice. To get protective effects from unique items, you just have to put them into investigator's inventory. This gives them the bonus.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wilhelmina Tillinghast, professor of astronomy at Miskatonic University. All my life, I have dedicated myself to the study of celestial objects. Most recently, I visited Louisiana to observe the passage of a comet I had observed for many years. I hoped the trip would provide me with the evidence required to conclude my decades-long research. Yesterday, you received my telegram requesting that you meet me at my house, just outside Arkham. And so, you've decided to join me in my mansion.
Professor Tillinghast must like the blues more than those stuffed shirts at Miskatonic University if she called me out here for a performance. You don't see that too often in an elderly lady.
Welcome to my mansion, my friend.
I'd better ring the bell.
Q and E, or hold down right button on your mouse and then move it.
Maybe she's hard of hearing.
How rude of me to make you wait like this. I wonder whether something's wrong.
There's a light coming from that second floor window. She must be home. The door's locked. I ought to find a way in to check on her.
Each scenario has a set of specific objectives to complete to progress to the next scenario. These objectives are displayed in your notebook and are updated as you complete them. Press L to access the notebook and click on the notebook icon on the bottom left of the screen. Yes, okay. Meet with Professor Tillinghast. Find another way in. There's no answer to the door, but one of the second floor lights is turned on. Okay. Magnifying glass icon is displayed over objectives you can investigate. This is definitely Professor Tillinghast's car. The engine appears cold. I like how he pulls out a magnifying glass. Okay. Cool. Well, is it the same stuff? Yeah. Okay. The ornament seems to be used as a roundabout for vehicles. Seems that way, doesn't it? I don't like this camera angle. I'd rather see more of the, Hold on, wait, is there accelerate? Hold on. Well, that's weird. Why would spacebar be that button? That's fine. A box beneath the first floor window seems to invite you to take that way inside, but it looks to be tightly shut. Or shut tight. God.
It's no problem to reach the window, but it's shut tight. I'd need to smash the glass to get inside.
I hope you aren't thinking.
What I need is something heavy to smash this window.
A wheelbarrow stands abandoned on the lawn. Perhaps you'll find something inside to help you break the window. Some interactions with objects may ask you to choose the best action out of several possible actions. Those are called complex interactions. Let's see. Look through. Inside the wheelbarrow, you find a pair of heavy bolt cutters. Just the thing for smashing a window. Is it, though? Do I really want to... I feel like it's not appropriate for me. Here stands the car in which you arrived. Before leaving, you should meet Professor Tillinghast. That's her name, right? I feel like there was an interaction thing over here. I thought I saw a little, might be this one. The gate is shut. You came in from the other side. The countryside here would be lovely for a long walk when the weather's fine. Not like today. That lantern gives a 0 amount of light. You can see beautiful flowers in the greenhouse. Professor Tillinghast must be a passionate gardener. Must be, huh? Oop, I keep clicking shift to run. The gate is shut. You came in from the other side, same as the other thing. The basement must be behind this trap door, but you have no reason to go in there. The professor is waiting for you. Oh, God, shift again. I feel like I would have a reason. And the reason being, I need to get in. And the basement's a way in. Alright, guess I'm smashing this window.
How dare you smash my window? I hope you intend to have it replaced.
I hope this really is an emergency and the professor forgives me. Anyway, I can't apologize until I find her. Where would she be?
A beautiful piano. You don't recall the professor mentioning that she could play. Judging from the dust on the instrument, you doubt it sees much use. Can I just not read today or something? I don't know. A large painting of a comet hurtling through the night sky. It seems the professor's interest in astronomy colored her taste in art as well. Cool.
A broken vase. The professor must have heard it fall. She wouldn't have just left it here.
I certainly would not. I take pride in a clean and tidy abode, especially when expecting visitors.
I'd better find her.
Your investigators have the knowledge required. They will offer, if your investigators have the knowledge required, they will offer advice on the best course of action. If this is not the case, they will tell you nothing. Tip, knowledge logical. No advice. Shards of some fragile objects now shattered lie on the ground. Perhaps it is a clue. An unsuitable action makes the mythos clock go faster. The hell? What's the mythos clock? Put together? A closer inspection of the fractured objects reveal it was a vase. Based on its position, you think it fell from a small table nearby. Since the fragments are free of dust, you deduce it broke recently. Really?
That scream came from upstairs.
That sounds like my voice. I must need help.
I guess.
Professor? Was...
Of course it was. Hurry!
No answer. There must be someone else in the house. I ought to find a weapon.
Losing sanity. Certain events will force a sanity check. Each investigator's mental resistance score determines their chance of success to resist it. When sanity reaches 0, the investigator in question suffers from a trauma, which gives them a penalty. No advice. A little table is full of items. Perhaps searching them will turn up something useful. Look through. You found a weapon while searching. Select the weapon by using. So you don't break it. Knife, a sharp blade, use a stick. Close the inventory by pressing.
That knife might come in handy if I run into trouble.
What on earth are you doing with my letter opener?
Listen, I'm not an investigator, man. I am I'm a musician.
The scream came from this direction. I'd better...
Okay. That's what I was wondering. That's what it did sound like, but I was like, it can't just be that door instantly.
The scream must have come from the other side of this...
That's my office door.
Come on, open the door. It's locked, eh? Okay, I need to find a way inside, I guess. Your reflection gazes back at you from a scrupulously clean mirror. Manual. I could break that lock. Cloth bandages, okay. So, enter, move. Oh, I can just walk through. I don't actually need to, investigate. Oh, well, this camera angle is weird. Toys are laid out around the room so carefully that you doubt a child ever touched them.
Who's there?
I'll ask the questions. Roland Banks, Bureau of Investigation. I'm on the job. Who are you, and what's your reason for being here?
What would a federal agent want with me?
The professor had some idea of hiring me to perform some music for her. I'm Jim Culver. When she didn't answer the door, I got worried and came in. Then I heard her scream and came upstairs.
Seems like I'm on the right track. Something hinky's going on here.
Something hinky.
Is Professor Tillinghast a suspect in some crime?
She's only a person of interest. The Bureau has evidence that others are trying to involve her in some shady business. I came to find out what she knows, if anything. Then I heard the scream, too. Seems we need a key to get inside that room.
I wasn't prepared for so many guests today.
I'll help you find that key.
Thank you. Roland Banks. Perfect aim. He has more critical chance when dealing critical hit in combat. He's logical. Initiative strong. Okay. Cool. Roland. No advice. Oh, I find the key. Nice.
There's a key on this mobile.
My files say Tillinghast has no children. If that's true, why would she need a nursery?
The professor always wished for children, even long after she grew too old to have them.
How does this guy know her?
Oh, I can't say it isn't true. I wish people were less prone to idle gossip.
I did not see what that said. I was,
What? Who?
What the hell?
An intruder! How many people can I expect to break into my house today?
I really like that this lady is like narrating everything that's
Who are
happening.
you?
Listen, pal. You've got some explaining to do.
Come then. I have just the explanation you deserve.
Why is he losing sanity? Combat is turn-based. Every character acts one after the other without time constraints. The order of each attacker is based on the initiative roll to start a combat and display at the top of the screen. Bar. Okay, so this is going D&D rules. Each character has action points to spend. It's more like Divinity Original Sin, I guess. One validating. There are 3 types of weapons: melee, ranged, and spellbook. There's magic. Each investigator has a different aptitude with various weapon types. The aptitude will affect the action points and cost of the attack. Okay. Wait, do I have to move him forward then? Use move. Oh, because I can walk. Let's go here. Oh, this guy's got a gun. Just shoots the guy. Oh god, what if this guy's like, oh, guard or
What's going
something?
on?
I mean, he's definitely like an evil cultist guy with the colors and everything. But I just run up and stab him, and then the detective shoots him.
We'd better have a look inside.
Jesus. Bandages. Well, luckily no one got hurt. Yeah. So, use. I wish I could click it. Oh, no. Don't use this item. Move. Okay. Oh, okay. Reload. That's pretty cool. That's a cool mechanic. I mean, it seems a little annoying. You think it would be better if it just... Because it doesn't cost anything to do it, so why not just have it automatically do it? She is dead.
Who in
Oh my
blazes are you?
god. Who in blazes are you, mustache?
What happened here? Is that...
Wait. That's me. That is, it's my body.
That's Professor Tillinghast, all right. She won't be telling me much anymore.
We need to stop them.
Alright, well, I'm just getting destroyed. Alright, so we want you to move. Confirm this, and then I want you to stab this man. Now, I want you to shoot this guy. Once you're out of action points, or want to end your turn with a specific investigation, you can select End Turn Action. I guess. I mean, can I attack? I don't think I can attack again. I have 2 points. I could reload. Don't stab me. Ah, dang, that's... Through your investigations, you may draw the attention of the Great Old Ones. This is called Mythos. The Mythos clock fills up each time an unsuitable action is chosen during a complex interaction at the end of a full round of combat. When the Mythos clock is full, the Great Old Ones will intervene to slow you down. Be on your guard. Through your investigations, you may draw the attention of Great Old Ones. Oh, what? Wait, we just did that. Is there a way to only do 2? If I go around this way. Yes. It's very D&D logic, because I'm like, oh, these are cultists. And that's the actual name of them. Point blank, right to the face.
Who were those cloaked figures? This wasn't just a burglary.
It's true.
You're right about that. Must be connected to my investigation. We better have a look around.
Inventory. Hold on, inventory. I need you to use this. Nice. Okay, that's pretty cool. Willpower, no advice. To your horror, you recognize the body is definitely that of Professor Tillinghast, and there's no question she is dead. Pat down or look. Pat down, obviously. Okay, well, I should have looked, I guess. Why? A deep weeping wound on her abdomen appears to be the cause of death. Judging by the wetness, it appears she was killed recently. You feel the stability of your mind shatter. Sanity check.
Poor Professor Tillinghast. Such a terrible death.
Despite my age, I had much more to do in life.
This wound on her stomach, it looks like she was knifed.
Oh, really? You think so? The desk drawer is locked. You'll need to open it before searching inside. Let's find the weak spot and press it. Okay, I think
Look at
yeah, I
these
did it.
notebooks. Is this the professor's handwriting?
It is, but how would you know?
Yeah, how would you know?
There's no useful information here. But perhaps Professor Tillinghast kept notes on this material in another location.
We should be able to put some of the objects back together. Resembling most of the shattered container, you see a flask that probably came from a laboratory. You can make out the printed words Missa Uni Sila. University Science Lab, I'm assuming, is the last part.
I hope this broken glass doesn't mean there's been trouble.
She's murdered. What do you mean?
Yeah, a broken jar, a flask. Can make out a few letters. Miska, Uni, Lab.
Miskatonic University Science Lab.
Miskatonic.
That's simple enough.
The clock continues ticking away the seconds, inconsiderate of the terrible crime the poets assure us have stopped its function. God damn. How do I fix my, my sanity? A large glyph has been painted on the floor, apparently in blood. You are certain the Professor Tillinghast was deliberately killed above it. What you aren't certain of is why.
What's this weird symbol drawn on the floor? Is that blood?
My nice, clean floor, ruined.
That looks like some kind of cult symbol. This ain't a garden variety burglary. We found everything we're liable to find here. Time to see where the evidence leads us.
And so, my friends set out to discover how I was killed.
Oh, heck yes. You managed to stay sane. Professor Tillinghast was found dead in her own home by what appears to be the members of a cult. What happened? Main objective, enter the mansion, find Professor Tillinghast, find out what happened. Oh, so it's like a mission almost.
To my office makes it clear you must visit Miskatonic University. Not only did I work there, but the broken jar came from the university lab. Why did those strange men need it? Whatever the answer, you're sure to find it at Miskatonic.
You need to select a group that will continue investigation to the next scenario. Build a group based on the challenges you expect to face in the field. Review the investigator's strengths as needed in your notebook. I mean, I only have 2 investigators, so they're the only 2 I got. Alright, yeah. So, office and equipment. At the end of a scenario, all the items you have collected on your investigation are stored here. Before heading out again, make sure that you have assigned weapons accessories to your investigators. Oh, I can just click. Let's do it. Oh, okay. So,
Welcome to Miskatonic University, home of the prestigious Orne Library, which includes the country's largest collection of occult books. I once studied here as a student, later donning the mantle of professor and passing along all I learned to the next generation of astronomy students. This place was like a second home to me. Perhaps the things I left behind will provide you with clues to the answers you seek.
Science and
perhaps.
astrophysics sounds like a lot of math. I'd rather do my counting bar to bar.
Oh, it has changed over the years, but no place feels more like home to me. Not even my little house.
The secretary said Professor Norman Withers could give us access to Professor Tillingust's office. But what do we expect to find?
We won't know until we look.
All right, let's brace this Withers character and find out what's what.
All right. Shelf full of trophies, all inscribed for Miskatonic Astronomy Club. You wonder what sort of astronomy events result in a trophy. Listen, you know, nerds, they get trophies too, man. Maybe finding the biggest planet. I say nerds, but I really like astronomy. Is it astronomy or astrology? Which one's the... Astronomy is the right one. Astrology is the one that doesn't exist, right? The bulletin board includes a map of the first floor of the Science and Astronomy building, complete with a big red "You are here" arrow. Cool. A manila folder, and looking inside, you spot what might be something useful. An epinephrine. Yeah, let me just steal some epinephrine real quick. Come on.
Here's Tillingust's office on the left. Withers to the right. They must have known each other pretty well.
Professor Tillingust's door is locked.
But of course, my friend, academics are no less prone to snooping around each other's secrets. Some have even been known to steal a colleague's research and present it as their own.
We'd better ask Withers for the key.
A note left on a bench a student sits on catches your eye. It reads, "I can't stop thinking about that queer old book with its strange writing. Even holding it in my hand seemed to drain my strength, as if it were some sort of vampire sucking away my energy. When Professor Tillingust caught me with it, she confiscated it at once." Gosh, I am having such a terrible time reading. Guys, normally I can read. I know it doesn't seem like it. I haven't seen it since. Jesus. It is kind of early.
I say no, Agatha. You will pardon me for saying I have never believed your methods to be the least bit scientific. I refuse to believe that Wilhelmina would have...
Oh, they're talking about me. Norman and I were colleagues for years. So naturally, we addressed each other by our Christian names. You, of course, may call me Professor Tillingust.
Yes, what is it? How can I help you?
Pardon the intrusion, Professor Withers. We're investigating Professor Tillingust's death, and we...
Not again. Can't an old man mourn his friend in peace? Oh, these constant intrusions by reporters and police and garden variety busybodies. As I told your friends earlier, I do not wish to be disturbed.
Listen, pal.
Wait just a moment, Norman. Something tells me these people aren't the same as the others. Look at their eyes. They've seen things beyond the quotidian. Oh, forgive my manners. I'm Professor Agatha Crane, and you seem to know of my colleague, Professor Norman Withers. Something tells me you've seen Wilhelmina, haven't you? That is, Professor Tillinghast.
Agatha, for heaven's sake, stop this nonsense.
No, Professor Withers, she's right. We have seen unusual things. We arrived too late to save Professor Tillinghast, but we've seen evidence that whatever happened to her was unnatural, to say the least. We intend to get to the bottom of it.
I told you, Norman, that box could hold more than knickknacks and gewgaws. I, for one, want to see it for myself. You there, come with me.
What? Where are you going, you confounded parapsychologist?
To the observatory. Wait here, Norman. I know you won't want to be disturbed further.
Agatha Crane, a new investigator. She's on alert. Ooh, she increases the group's members' initiative combat. Nice. Willpower and social. Cool. Cool. Professor Norman Withers stands before you, puffing his cheeks impatiently. I know you wish to search the observatory. Gosh, what is wrong with me? Observatory. But for the life of me, I can't imagine what you expect to find there. Inside you find something interesting. Bullets? Thank you. To just steal bullets from this man. A small telescope pointed out a window. Peering through it, you must look away from the bright light of the sun. No doubt the view is better at night. No doubt, no doubt. This goes back to the administration. We already have the information we need. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, it's still locked.
Ah, the old observatory. Don't be fooled by its antiquated fixtures, my friends. Of course, the new Gerald Warren Astronomical Observatory is a technological marvel, but I shall always remember this one more fondly. Through these telescopes, I first gazed with wonder at the stars and the vast voids between them.
All right. I can have this lock picked before you can say boo. After applying a little elbow grease and opening the locker, you find a box inside, written in neat letters on a label is named Professor Tillinghast.
Here is the mysterious box.
The label marks it as belonging to Professor Tillinghast. What are these strange things inside?
This symbol. It was in Professor Tillinghast's room.
You've seen this symbol in Wilhelmina's room, haven't you? It is similar to the iconography of ancient pagan rituals. Here is proof that Wilhelmina's research went beyond known science and into the realm of the paranormal.
Many of our colleagues questioned Agatha's unorthodox avenues of research, but none questioned her resolve. Once she sets her mind to a goal, nothing can stop her.
We must show this to Norman. Only then will he help us.
Okay. You found a new item, a pipe wrench. So much clutter fills this desk that it might take a while to find a needle in this proverbial haystack. You decide to open a small top drawer. You should be so lucky you have found a new item. The Book of Restraint. An eldritch phrase that binds the target's limbs, slowing movement. Okay. But no, don't equip it. I don't know, am I supposed to equip them right now?
Be? Yes, these glyphs indicate gestures of power, of magic. This, my friends, is a grimoire, a book of spells. What it is doing at the university, I cannot say, but we mustn't let this opportunity go to waste. We must see whether these spells work.
So I wonder if this is what the note was talking about. Because she said, the note said that it was sapping the strength of her. Once the pride of Miskatonic University astronomy department, this outdated telescope hasn't seen much use in years. Yeah, they built a railing past where you can get through. Huh. Boo, 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 boo. For some reason, I thought he'd just end up dead or something.
Look here, Norman. See the odd things in this box of Wilhelmina's? Whatever she was researching, it was far more than that comet.
I don't see what this has to do with her death.
We saw a sign identical to the one on this box in the room where Professor Tillinghast was killed.
Not only that, you saw it on the ground below her with cultists killing her.
I must admit that seems far too unlikely to be mere coincidence. Very well. You have my attention and my help. Wilhelmina left Arkham earlier this year, and I received this box. After hearing no word from her, I became concerned, and I confess, I briefly searched her office for some indication of the purpose of her travel.
Oh, Norman, you dear fool. I was only gone a week. Why did you worry so?
Unfortunately, I couldn't make sense of her notes. They made no sense to me. I did sense a whiff of the occult about them, which I admit made me uneasy.
One horn's never as good as a whole band. We should play this tune together until we find out what's at the end.
You're right, of course. Here, take the key to Wilhelmina's office. While you have a look in there, I'll pore over these notes again.
What was that sound? It came from next door.
My office? Who's in there?
What was that commotion? There's nobody.
Someone beat us to it.
Just look at this mess. Someone has ransacked my office.
Look there. Even the safe is broken open.
Now they're on the lam. We gotta nab them before they get off campus.
Whoever it is must be dangerous. You must protect the students.
Found a book by the notorious occult Aleister Crowley entitled A Treatise on Astrology. Right. Series of notes written in Professor Tillingham's distinctive hand. They appear to be nothing more than observations on her students, which she apparently liked to pair off like a matchmaker. While amusing, the notes don't appear useful for your investigation. Oh, nice. I got sanity boot. The safe in Professor Tilling's office has been forced open, presumably by the same culprit who ransacked the place. There's nothing left inside the safe. Okay, well, that's disappointing. You see Edward Hopper's painting The House by the Railroad. Its stark vertical horizontal lines, as well as its striking color palette, seem unsettling in this context. Ah, yes. I'm quite aware of art.
Judging by their clothes, these are the same people who were in the professor's house.
Are they bright? Why are you shielding your faces?
They're the ones who looted her office. Stop them!
Fist fight.
Who are these interlopers? Deal with them while the others escape.
Okay, so we're gonna need you to move. And stab this guy. Yes, we're gonna need you to shoot. No, this guy. Sure, we can reload again. Oh shit, okay, hold on. No. Use it on this guy to make him go slower. During the course of your game, your investigators will see their status effects by various conditions, some positive, some negative. Whenever an investigator is affected, you will receive immediate feedback dictating this condition. This feedback will fade, but the portrait will display a buffed or debuffed icon. Cool. Yeah, it's good. It's conditions. I gotcha. And I want her to walk away from that. Sorry, swallowed weird. Yes. Gotcha. Yeah, use this grimoire. Oh no, whoa, what happened? Spellbooks allow investigators to manipulate unfathomable energies. While a spellbook is equipped, your investigators can't use Overwatch no matter the nature of the spell. Some also may have unknown effects on your group or enemies. Okay, so that healed. Is he not restrained anymore then? Refocus. What's going on? Yeah, stab this guy. And then shoot him. Boom. Gotcha.
That scream is coming from down the corridor.
Oh no, the students!
We must save them.
Must be one of those weird burglars. Let's go.
Weird burglars. I mean, come on, we know they're cultists, man. This door leads to a different department in the university. You wouldn't find anything considering. Telling us there. Science lab, but it's locked.
That scream came from right around here.
This was Wilhelmina's classroom. It sounds as though some students have locked themselves in.
Who's out there?
It's me, Professor Crane. Are you all right in there?
We're safe, but some strange people attacked us. We managed to barricade ourselves inside.
You stay put until we've dealt with them. Did you see which way they were heading?
They ran down the next corridor. Be careful, Professor. They look dangerous.
After we handle those burglars, we should come back here. If this was Professor Tillingist's classroom, we might find clues inside.
True. Bulletin board filled with flyers for university activities, including announcements for an upcoming home game for Miskatonic Squids, over which someone has scrawled, "Go Pods." But search for a garbage bin might turn up a clue. Emptying this makes sense. Yes, bullets, love them. You found a new item, cigarettes. Give somebody sanity. Cool. No, don't use it. I'm running out of, like, space, though.
Come here, you.
Help me!
We must protect the students.
That's true, we must. Some fights will require you to protect civilians. Make sure that you protect them. Use items or spells on them as needed. Okay.
Help me!
Should I use bandages on myself? That's a little, Overwatch. I should have probably healed myself. No, we want to shoot this guy. Because he's the closest. And yeah, let's have you move to here. Probably should have healed then, yeah. Oh my god. You feel... No, you hear... No. What is this? This is wrong. Your head is about to explode. want you to stab. No! I clicked F. God dang it. Okay, she has bandages. Cool. So then I did not even need to do that. And then, okay. Yeah. I need to shoot somebody. Did I? Okay, no, I did attack with. Oh, it costs 4 to hit with this? I need to heal for sure. So then I have 3. I guess just punch this guy. Just get some damage in there. Oh my god, this isn't going well, guys.
Help me!
I don't think they can kill her, like, completely. So we should be fine. She lost her turn because she was stunned. Damn, she's getting beat. Nice. Yeah, have you walk up to here. They mean out of bullets. Yeah, fucking clock this dude in the head. No.
Help me!
Oh, nice. Okay.
Are you all right?
Thank you. I think I'll be fine. It's mostly shock.
I mean, he did hit you with a pipe wrench, though.
This was just a diversion. We need to catch up to the men that were in Professor Tillingist's office.
I guess that's true. Yeah, we do. But we need to heal a bit. I'm gonna need it on you. Because I'm gonna keep you in the front, and I'm gonna try to keep her back, maybe with the grimoire. From the Arkham Gazette, body vanishes from cemetery by Gerald White. The Arkham Gazette has learned that a body disappeared from the cemetery. Early this morning, police have questioned a man found on the scene, believing to be a witness and perhaps an employee of the cemetery. More information to come as the story unfolds. Wonder if that's that gravedigger guy we could have been.
Are you hurt?
No, just bruised. Some men in weird costumes knocked me down.
Which way did they go?
They ran right into that classroom.
Are you kidding me? God dang. My sanity is getting messed up. Bandage is filthy. No, God. Oh, I hate this game. I don't. This game's awesome. But I accidentally clicked F instead of D to move.
Who are you people?
There they are. They have the professor's things. Get them back.
These fools mustn't stop us. Deal with them.
Okay, so we'll move to here. We'll all focus on this guy first. Or lady. I need her to stay back here because she is hurt. And this cultist. Oh, this cultist has a gun. Oh no. Yeah, we need that guy to stop moving. Jesus. I mean, shoot, we need a... We're gonna have to deal with the, Oh, and it did damage to her. Okay. Cool. Love it. Invisible tendrils entwine your limbs, slowing you whenever you're in mortal peril. Cool. Hopefully I can get a good shot on this. Nope, not a crit. No. Okay. Honestly, I don't even know if it's worth using this this book. Okay, didn't kill me, which is good. And now I'm gonna knife you.
They won't be knocking down any more students. Now, let's see what they took from Professor Tillingist's office.
Robbing the robbers. It would all seem a bit tawdry if it weren't so poetic.
Okay, not bad. No need to dirty my hands. A good look should do it. Man's corpse produces no clues. Yeah, this isn't good. I need maybe. Atop the podium is an outline for a talk on autumn constellations, including Andromeda, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pegasus, and Pisces. Come on, give me some like cigarettes or something. A satchel in the style of a student's school bag. They have no advice. An unsuitable action makes the Mythos clock go faster. Okay. Just examine. That's cool. Okay. Yes, you need to use this. Okay, good. What just happened? Did she lose a health point? The cigarette's minus a health point. That makes sense. Patting it down should turn up a clue. An unmoving body of one of the strangely garbed intruders who won't be terrorizing students any longer, or perhaps he carried identification, or better yet, a clue. Oh no. We find a telegram mentioning Lanuit.
Maybe it doesn't solve the mystery, but now we have a couple more names to go on. Alphonse Lanuit and the Herd.
I don't recognize those names.
Alphonse Lanouille. An unsavory character indeed.
These clues might not make sense now, but we might be able to connect them to others later.
A search of the corpse turns up a letter from the head of the Department of Science and Astronomy. It grants Professor Tillingist exclusive use of the science lab for a time. Reading between the lines, you presume she intended to perform an experiment there.
This letter indicates that Professor Tillinghast reserved the science lab for some experiment.
I think that's all they took.
We should return to Wilhelmina's classroom and tell the students the way is clear.
If that's the case, let's check the classroom. If it was Professor Tillinghast's, we're bound to find some clue about what happened to her.
Nobody's doing good on sanity. Oh, that's the science lab. This is the thing.
It's all clear, students. We've taken care of those brutes.
Thank you, Professor.
Let's make sure everyone is unhurt. Then let's have a look around this classroom.
Some rocks, extraterrestrial origins. What? Small telescope pointed out to our window. Whoa, whoa. Whoever used this last was a peeping Tom. Wow. Young woman was hiding in the classroom. She's one of Professor Smith's students. While she appears frightened, perhaps you can coax more information out of her. As you question the student, she says, "A few months ago, Professor asked me to return a book to the library. I returned it without looking at what it was. All I remember is that it was a large yellow book." Okay. Oh, no. The student looks nervous, perhaps shaken, whatever he reads. "Have you heard?" he asks. "Professor Tilling's body disappeared from the cemetery. The only witness is Albert Hatcher, the gravekeeper. Whatever he saw drove him mad. What could it be?"
Professor Tillinghast's body vanished from the cemetery? How ghastly.
Who on earth would steal my corpse? It must have been grave robbers, of course. It isn't as though I could have leapt up and walked away.
Or did you?
This Albert Hatcher is our only witness. We should visit him when we're done here.
Yeah, your sanity. Minimalist. Of all of these things you carry are weighing you down, you wish you could get rid of them. Trauma will be inflicted on him or her. Your investigator can be affected by up to 3 different traumas simultaneously. A 4th trauma will upgrade an existing trauma. If your investigators accumulate too many traumas, too quickly, it can change the course of events. These traumas can be purged by leaving the investigator in the office. Okay. Okay, well, that's kind of shitty. The handwriting of this letter is difficult to make out, and the sentence goes on and on. Deciphering the note, you find it describes an astronomical observation by one of Professor Tilling's students. A number of the sequential dates are crossed off with notes, as if the professor missed several places. Why can I not read today? I thought I was getting better. With your gentle guidance, the student begins making sense. I'm one of Professor Tillinghast's research assistants. Lately, the professor has been working on a project of her own. When I asked her about it, she said it was a project too advanced for me. I guess I was a little insulted, so I spied on her. I saw her look through the books on the 3rd bookcase from the back of the library, the one with all the dictionaries and encyclopedias. She seemed impatient for results, only she'd let me help. Thank you for the help, says the young woman. When you ask about Professor Tillinghast, she says she'd been spending a lot of time in the library lately. Noticed that she kept the book in her bag. I didn't notice the title, but I saw the author's name was Y. Page. If you can find that book, it might tell you what she was researching. Okay. Note atop this desk outline the way ancient cultures regarding constellations, presumably the most recent topic addressed in this room. Ooh. A calm mind is the best at answering questions. So it's still locked. I guess I didn't find the key. Yeah. So maybe upstairs? Student's bruised but otherwise unhurt. Thanks for that. He gives you a gift, a medical book. Okay, cool. Oh, now that she's got better sanity, I can use it on her. Bullets. Steady ticking this watch will reassure everything will be alright. Should I use that? No. We wanna move this. A note on the table, most likely written by a student. Pint of peas, blah blah blah. Okay, so just a recipe for something? Unimportant. You discover a record of a comet sighting since the dawn of astronomy. Some of these comets won't return for another 10,000 years. Interestingly, Wilhelmina Tillinghast is listed as one of its borrowers, but that was 15 years ago. Wow, 15 years, you say? Marble bust of a distinguished-looking man. The plaque is inscribed, James Irwin, president of Miskatonic University. Is he still president? It's weird to have a bust of somebody who is still currently the president of that. The reference section of the library is full of encyclopedia indexes and dictionaries. We're looking for why something, right? What was it? Why page? Why LMN OP? A heavy yellow volume. Among the reference books, you find one listing scientific groups in the United States. One of them is called the Herd of Allegheny, a small astronomical society based in Nolens, Guard District. Item found. The book is borrowed by Tillinghast.
Here it is again. The Herd of Algedi.
GD.
There's some sort of astronomy club. That explains the professor's interest.
They're based in New Orleans.
Nolens.
Perhaps that's where the professor went on her trip.
That makes sense, since she circled the name in the book.
I do feel a pang of guilt at defacing a book in such a manner. I must have had a very good reason for it.
I think we visited all the places Professor Tillinghast worked in the university.
It's about time we return to Norman's office. Perhaps he's made some headway with those notes.
Perhaps. I'm getting close to the end of that thing, so I might use this now. Which kind of sucks. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. Because what if there isn't even a fight, like, at the end?
Ah, you're back at last. Did you find the cause of the commotion?
We took care of it, Doc. Still, there might be trouble ahead.
We discovered another clue as to what happened to Professor Tillinghast, as well as an enemy.
An enemy of Wilhelmina? Poppycock. Everyone liked her, even the students.
Do you know any reason why she requested exclusive access to the science lab for several days?
What? No, she had no need of a lab. As an astronomer, she spent most of her time in the observatory, not among flasks and beakers.
The broken glass we found in Professor Tillinghast's house looked like it might have been a flask or beaker.
Here, this is the key to the science lab. You can find the entrance in front of Wilhelmina's classroom.
Heck yes. Okay, so everyone's good, except on sanity. This guy's probably gonna lose his mind here shortly. But there is another fight, so it is good I use that then. The door has been unlocked.
How did you? I could have sworn I locked that door. You'll regret opening it.
I don't like the looks of this fellow.
Look what he did to that god. Grab him before he tries it with us.
Okay, so we need to move. I think we need to take this guy out first. I don't know what Overwatch does. An investigator will prepare an attack even when it does not return. The first enemy that moves within their weapon's range. Oh. I should focus on him, but I'm not going to. I'm going to focus on this guy. Maybe I should have focused on that guy. Whoa, he came within my range. Oh, I have to confirm a direction. That's so dumb. That is dumb. Yeah, use a bandit on yourself. Yeah, I need you to shoot somebody. Good job. Oh, he's a healer. Not cool, bro. Yes, reload. It works out pretty well. Doing the can't do anything. The gun, like he's by far the. I think he does probably the most damage too. Dude, we need to kill this guy. Come on, get a good shot on this dude. Oh, he did. See? Look at that shit. Just crits on crits on crits.
What just happened?
That man cast a spell. Oh, I know how that sounds, but you saw it with your own eyes. Something Wilhelmina researched proved dangerous. Fatally so for her.
Grab a paper in his pocket, you find a list of locations. Professor Tillinghast's mansion, Miskatonic University, the asylum, and something called the Witch House. Oh. Oh, I thought that's just a candle. I definitely thought that was it's the same color as this stuff. Classical notes on chalkboard, partially erased. Do not erase. I think that's everything in here other than this door. Scattered pages, many of the jumbled notes, imminent passages of a comet. The hell is that?
What is this thing? Is it even alive? I've never seen anything like it.
No matter its origin, you must admit it is a scientifically important discovery.
That container looks the same as the broken glass we found at Professor Tillinger's house. Do you suppose someone took one there?
Weird worm-like creature with strange tentacle-like growths lies in an offering table. It appears dead or dormant. Something about its strange appearance strikes a revulsion in your heart. This thing is an abomination. Rather than let the students find it, you decide to burn it. Sure, burn it.
We can't just leave this thing behind. We have to destroy the body. Burn it.
You can't know how this creature's flesh will react to flame. Don't take the risk.
You're right. We can't let anyone else get a hold of this thing.
All right.
Gravekeeper Albert Hatcher is the only one who saw how my body left the cemetery. And whatever it was broke his sanity. Questioning a madman might not be easy, but it's the only lead you have.
Okay, guys, that's Arkham Horror, A Mother's Embrace. This game's awesome. I really, really like this. Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, we're only two of the things in, but yeah, I look forward. I'm gonna keep playing this. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment if you want to see more of these, or if you just want to comment on the video, whatever you want. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, this game is awesome.